management is budgeting. As a college student, budgeting is the most important tools that you can learn in addition to your coursework. Remember, sacrificing now and living within your means will make it easier for you to get out of debt faster when you started a career after graduations. Here are some benefits of budgeting. First, give you control over your money. Simplifications of this idea is make you not to spend more than what you are making. Number 2, helps you organize your spending and your savings. Taking notes of this important information or financial statement will assist you when you wish to calculate where and how you are spending. Last but not least, enables you to produce extra money. You need to assess the outcome and make monthly adjustment of your budget. For example, when you less eat out, you have more valuable budget and money. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Nudina Binti Mubin from UNITAR International University. I'm here today to give you some tips on how you are going to manage your debt on using a credit card. Credit card is a payment issued to a user as a system of payment. People always use a credit card as they don't have to bring their own cash money in their pocket. Before applying for a credit card, first thing you have to take for consideration is to get to know what is your option. This is including how much you want to borrow, how much the interest rate, and other change rate. Usually, change rate around 20%, but it depends on the current change interest in how long you pay the debt and the loan of the. It is very important for you to know how you are going to manage your debt. This is to make sure that you don't face any problem at last. Now let me share with you some tips you can use on managing your debt. First, when you use credit card, try to use money planner to budget your credit card. Other thing you can use is debt calculator. This helps you to calculate how much your debt. You can plan to reduce your debt by making a list of all your debt and its interest rate. In this situation, you have to pay first for the highest interest rates. You have to know that the longest time you take to pay your debt, the highest rate you have to pay. Don't forget to always review your credit card limit. To avoid high impulse taxes, don't forget to pay your credit card balance full each month. You know, many Canadians have problems with their credit card. Why? It's simply because they don't pay full at the end of month. Next is try to don't
Assalamualaikum and salam hormat Malaysia. My name is Putrina Shakina binti Muhammad Yusha. So today I will share with you about debt management tips on student loan. So first thing first, what is student loan? Student loan is offered to students which is used to pay off education related expenses such as college tuition, room and board at the university or textbooks. In general, students are not required to pay back this loan until the end of their grace point, which usually begin after they have completed their education. The concept of student loan is pretty straightforward. First, you borrow money and then you repay it. Generally, there are two types of student loans. First is federal student loan. These loans are funded by the federal government. It includes many benefits such as fixed interest rate and not typically offered with private loans. Secondly, private student loans. These loans are non-federal loans made by lenders such as a bank, credit union, state agency, or a school. In contrast, private loans are generally more expensive than federal student loans. So, how to manage debt on student loans? Whether you just graduated, taking a break from school, or have already started repaying your student loan, these tips will help you keep your student loan debt under control. That means avoiding fees and extra interest costs, keeping your payment affordable, and protecting your credit rating. I will share with you some important information that help you to manage your student loan debt. Know your grace period is one of the debt management tips on student loan. Different loans have different grace period. A grace period is how long you can wait after leaving school before you have to make your first payment, but it depends on where they were issued. The grace period for private student loans is vary, so consult your paperwork or contact your lender to find out. Don't miss your first payment. Pick the right payment option. When your federal loans come due, your loan payment will automatically be based on the standard 10 years repayment plan. If the standard payment is going to be hard for you to cover, there are other options, and you can change plan down the line if you want or need to. Extending your repayment period beyond 10 years can lower your monthly payment, but you'll end up paying more interest often, a lot more, over the life of the loan. Some important options for student loan borrower are income-driven repayment plan, such as income-based repayment and pay as you earn, which cap your monthly payment at a reasonable percentage of your income each year, and forgive any debt remaining after no more than 25 years of affordable payment, but it depending of the plan. Forgiveness may be available after just 10 years of this payment for borrowers in the public and non-profit sector. Private loans are non-eligible for IBR or the other federal loan payment plans, deferment, forbearance, or forgiveness programs. However, the lender may offer some types of forbearance, typically for a fee, or you may be able to make interest-only payment for some period of time. Read your original private loan paperwork carefully, and then talk to the lender about what repayment option you may have. To consolidate or not to consolidate. A consolidation loan combines multiple loans into one for a single monthly payment and one fixed interest rate. If this is appealing, here are some pros and cons to consider. You can consolidate your federal student loans through the direct loan programs, and this calculator can help you figure out what your interest rate will be. Pro. Private consolidation loans. Shop around carefully for a low or fixed interest rate if you can find one, and read all the fine print. Never consolidate federal loans into private student loans, or you'll lose all the prepayment student and borrower's benefit, like unemployment deferment and loan forgiveness program that come with federal loans. That's all that I can share with you about debt management tips on student loan. I hope you enjoy it and make useful of it. Thank you.
Smart debt. There are times when it's not only necessary to acquire debt, but it's also beneficial. Smart debt typically leave you better financially than when you started, because it's leave you with an asset that was worth the cost of the loan. For example, a mortgage or student loan is the considered smart debt.
Waiting for your call, I'm sick, call, I'm angry, call, I'm desperate for your voice. Listening to the song we used to sing in the courts. You remember butterfly, early summer.